Hey, Linda Bomba here. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best way to make money from home online. But before we get into that, if you're into entrepreneurship and making money from home, subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification so you get notified every time I do another video. Also, if you want to get my #1 recommendation to make $200 to $500 a week, click the link in the description. So again, my name's Linda Bomba. I've been online now, actually it'll be 12 years in September 2023. That I've been working from home and showing other people how to do the same. And in today's video, I want to show you if you're brand new, I'm sure you don't know this because I didn't know this, or if you've been at this for a while and you're not getting the results that you want, you're not getting leads, you're not getting sales, you're probably missing this whole thing and not doing it correctly. And I have here, this is a diagram of a sales funnel, and it has the sales page, then the order page, there's usually upsells in a funnel, an order confirmation, and then there could be some downsells. And then what's missing here, and what I want to talk to you about is, and people make this mistake, is there's no capture page on this. It's the sales page is first, and what you want. And if you're doing this, you can correct it now, because I know I have people say this to me. They're sending traffic, they're getting on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, whatever, and they're sending people directly to a sales page and they're not capturing the lead. And I have people that have bought paid traffic. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is, now this is a capture page. This is one of my own. This is my own product. This is talking about how I got over 250,000 followers on TikTok without paid ads. And I'm giving people away. It's an ebook. It's my product, a free ebook for them. If they click here, they have to opt in and give me their email address. And then when they do that, and a lot of people, you're missing this, they're not getting their email address. This person will go on to my autoresponder. And if you don't have an autoresponder, and I'll leave a link below I use Aweber, you're really missing out on a lot of opportunities to make more sales, because it is true. Most people need to see something 5, 7, even 10, 11, 12 times before they make a buying purchase. And if you're doing what's shown here, this is sending people right to a sales page, you're missing out on. You only have one chance to talk to that person. And this is a sales page. This is for my workshop. This is where the person would actually come to this. They click down here where it says get the course workshop for $197, and then it sends them over to an order page. Where this is where they actually would put their credit card information on, pay for it, and get the workshop. And if you're with a network marketing company, what most of them do is they give you a replicated website. And I know when I first got started, that's what I was doing. I was doing exactly what I was sending people. I was sending them, it was a replicated website. And a replicated website, the only thing that's good for is to sign someone up, for somebody to order a product. I mean, there's information on there that people can look at. And a lot of people are missing this out. Now, different funnels look differently. They may not have these upsells in here or downsells. Like my funnel has, on this particular thing, if they buy the workshop, if they want to get my coaching program, they can click on this. This is an upsell, and that will add that to their order. And a lot of different funnels, depending on what you look at. And there are some that look like this. They have more than this in it. But the idea is to send them to a capture page like this, get their email address. And then what happens if you look at this, then they'll get an initial welcome email. Usually in this industry, I typically put at least 14, it's a follow-up email sequence. That's why you need an autoresponder that automatically drip feeds. Drop me a comment. Do you have an autoresponder? Like, I didn't know what an autoresponder was when I started. And yeah, it's a tool. It's something you have to pay for. The more subscribers you get on there, the more they're going to charge you. But those subscribers, they may not buy instantly, but they could buy something from you I have people on my list for years that have never bought anything, that at some point they buy something, but you can keep communicating to them. And now with texting getting big, I have an email autoresponder and also have an SMS autoresponder, because people are opening text more often and quicker. than email, but you definitely, if you're not building, I'm building both. I'm building an email list and I've been building an email list for like 10 years. I just started with the text messaging. If you're not doing this, because then you can drip feed them in the funnel. And then you have the ability with an autoresponder to broadcast messages out. You can you can invite people to something, you can do an offer to them. I mean, if you're not doing this, and drop me a comment too. I mean, if you're new, it doesn't matter if you're new or if you've been doing this for a while. Have you seen this before? Do you know about it? Because in the beginning, I wasn't doing this. And if you're generating leads, I had somebody come up and say he went to JVZoo, which is like an affiliate marketplace. It's like ClickBank or Warrior Plus, and he bought a solo ad and he was sending people to a sales page. That meant he was spending whatever he spent on the solo ad, he wasn't getting any leads. And then whatever, anybody that might, and people do buy it on first touch. I get that. I do get people to buy on first touch, but that's not typical. And especially if you're brand new, you're probably not going to get anybody to go, if you send them to a sales page immediately, that they're going to buy something from you on first touch. It's really highly unlikely that they're going to do it. And I'm sure you've heard of the money's in the list. And you do need, you need an autoresponder. And then how I built this funnel out that you're seeing here with my ebook was there's software out there, like ClickFunnels is one. There's a bunch of them out there that you build a capture page with something before you send somebody to, in this particular case, it's an ebook I did, or a video to watch where you're asking them in exchange for their email address, and you're giving them something of value. And I just watched a training video about, how do you get traffic? I mean, traffic is eyeballs, people, and the more value you bring to the marketplace, like this is valuable to people because I'm sharing things in here about how I did this. Now, I'm not giving, if people want to get deeper and really know all the stuff and more stuff I did, they're going to have to buy my workshop. But you don't want to give everything away, but I'm giving some of the ways of what I've done on TikTok to get this many followers, and I'm sharing it in this ebook, and I'm giving it away for free. Now, I could sell this ebook if I wanted to. I just put a price on it, I could sell it, but I'm giving, and if you look at all the top marketers in the space, they've got something on the front end they're giving away for free, and then they're getting them on their email list and they can communicate with them. And probably some of you are thinking, well, you've been at this for a while, I don't have anything to give away. Well, I'm going to leave something below that if you don't have anything to give away, that you can actually, it's not completely free, but it's $25. You can make all the funnels that you want. You can make a funnel like this. You can it's a download similar to what mine is. And this is my own thing. And I didn't have this in the beginning. Eventually, if you do this long enough and you're serious, you'll come up with your own products. And I've generated a lot more leads with this because it's my own thing, but I'll give you access to something that you can give away for free that other people would be interested in. And then there's software there you can make all the funnels you want. If you want to do your own thing like I have, you can do that. There's a calendar, there's all kinds of things for $25 a month. And you can attach it. I'll leave a link below. You can start with Aweber for free, but after you get 500 subscribers, it's going to start to cost. But and you can attach your Aweber to the software. So when people opt in, you can create a list. Like this is my Aweber account. Over here, and I just cleaned this up. I deleted a lot of people that weren't opening or anything. But this is, you can see I have a bunch of different lists here that they're attached to a capture page. Now, like another capture page, you can do this if you're just starting out. If you want to give something out for free, and again, you would need, and I'll leave a link below that you can get something for $25 a month. But this is my newsletter. You can start. Okay, this is I don't know if you can see it, but my logo's up here. But this is my newsletter that if people go to workwithlindabomba.com, they can jump on my newsletter. This is attached to my Aweber account. The people can sign up. They're a lead on my email list. You can start doing this, giving something, inviting people to your newsletter. And this is another thing you can do. And you need a Aweber account, and then and I'll leave links for all of them. You need software to make this. You can't, you can't capture leads and communicate with people, you need some sort of tool. It's a cost of doing business. Excuse me. Drop a comment, like the video. I'd appreciate it. Drop a comment. Is this making sense to you? Is this something you're aware of and you just haven't been doing about it? Or maybe you don't know at all. I literally, when I first started, I had no idea what an autoresponder was. I was setting up pay-per-click ads, and I was sending them to a replicated website, which they're not going to convert that well. I mean, they're there to sign somebody up. Most network marketing companies, and even if you're with a network marketing company, you really need a sales video. It's just made to sign people up. And this is what, and this is a good example of what a sales funnel can look like. And the capture page is missing off here. They're missing this. So they're not going to be able to get somebody's email address. But this is what it can look like. They opt in, you send them, and usually on a sales page, you want to have a video, giving them some content to consume, and then maybe they'll buy, maybe they won't. But if you're not doing this, you're really missing out, and if you're not making any sales, you want to get to a point where you start generating leads every day, and that you can put something out on social media while you're building an audience. Like I get leads from YouTube, I get leads from Facebook. I've generated tens of thousands of leads from social media for free. And you can do paid advertising, you can do solo ads, you can do Facebook ads, they all work. But you want to be sending them to something where you've got a capture page in front like this, and then either you're giving them something away for value or you're inviting people to your newsletter that you're going to communicate with them through email. And then most sales funnels have different things, and this is one that it can look like that. It'll look a little different. And then they start receiving your emails, because if you don't keep communicating with people, you can't build an audience. You can't build a relationship with them. Eventually, at some point, people that don't know you, they might not buy from you from first touch, but if they get to know you and you put out value into the marketplace, then if you send them to something, they're going to opt in, they're going to become a lead. They may not buy immediately, but you have the opportunity to keep communicating with them. And a lot of people who are trying to make money from home, they're sending people to sales pages. They're spamming. They go on Facebook, they're spamming their link all over Facebook groups. You don't want to do that. That doesn't work very well. But this is the best. If you want to make money from home, and when I first started, I went to Google, I searched make money online, I bought a website, I spent about $3,000 on pay-per-click ads, and yeah, there were clicks, but I was sending them to a replicated website. I didn't get any leads, I didn't get any sales, I didn't get anything. And you want to get to the point where, like, every day, you're generating some leads, because then you're exposing yourself, you're exposing your offer. And just to give you an example of this, and I'll show you how, and I have some software I use, and I talked about it in my videos about Facebook, but this is my Facebook page. And I have here, I'm giving away something free that they can opt in. If I click on this, it takes them into this. They had to give me their name and email address. But what I wanted to show you was, this is a post I did. This post has been pinned to the top of my profile on Facebook, and I've sold how many of my workshops from this, generated tons of leads from this. I'm talking about here how this is my TikTok account, which has now been deleted. That's another story, but where I got over 200,000 followers on this. And you could see, I've had over 400 people like this, and then all these comments, and some of these people have opted in for my ebook. That's what they're getting, the free ebook, which is the same thing I showed you over there. And people that are coming to my page and seeing this, I'm generating leads this way. And I don't need to be on Facebook all the time to do that. I've got other links here in my profile, my social media things, my newsletter, my free Facebook group, my blog. And if you're not doing that, and I did a couple of videos a while back about Facebook, how I did that. I put everything I've learned in 10 years. If you want to use Facebook and you want to get a funnel set up, then go ahead and do that. So I'll leave links below for you to get an Aweber account, to get software to make funnels. It's $25 a month that you can make different funnels. This is one of my funnels. I've got more than one that you can make and give something away. Invite people to your newsletter, and get them on a list that you put in Aweber. Because if you're sending people to a sales page, you're going to struggle. I mean, there's no easy way for me to say that. It's just the truth. But I didn't know that when I first started. So if you found value with this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you do. I'd love to hear from you. And I will see you on the next video.